everybody. I am here on a Sunday. You know, I've never done a live on a Sunday, so I thought that maybe people will be off work and we could have more people seeing our dogs. I have very two special dogs with me here today. If you're just joining in, I am here at Cobb County Animal Services. I am a volunteer here at the shelter. I make videos here on my channel and post to have the dogs seen and hopefully save their lives and get them adopted, right? So let's start off with look at this. Spot, can you sit? Okay, so hi Cora, hi Carlos, hi Stephanie. Oh, I mean Stefan, I'm sorry, Stefan, I dropped my, all right, let's, Anastasia, hello. As you guys join, please feel free to tell me where you're watching from. I love to see how far the dog stories go. The more you guys interact with me, the more YouTube is gonna push out my live to other people and more chance of the dogs getting adopted and, you know, be seen by a lot of different people. So feel free to ask me any questions if you want to know about any dogs. I have some updates to share with you guys from Wales, UK. Hi Eleanor. Oh my goodness, UK. I've never been to UK. How is the weather over there? Here in Georgia is beautiful. It's been warm so far, you know, even though we're like almost at the end of November, it has been pretty warm. Anastasia is watching from Germany. Oh my goodness. Hi Anastasia. Is it probably, I want to guess it's cold in Germany. Yeah. Terrible the weather, Eleanor. I'm sorry. Some people love the cold weather. I don't particularly, but okay, enough about me. Let's see our pups. So how about these two guys here? This right here is Spot and this right here is Zeus. Say hi, baby. So Spot and Zeus are both 5-year-old and they are owner surrenders. Unfortunately, I don't know the reason why they were surrendered to the shelter. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like it's a little loud here. I hope you can hear me okay. But okay, you guys say yes. Okay, so that's good. So these two dogs, they're owner surrenders. It says on their file that they're hound mixes, but they look a lot like a Beagle to me. Hi BJ. Okay, BJ said, any good news on Tiger, Ramona, Bo, Left Eye, Luna, Nala, Cap, Luna? You're awesome, BJ. I love how you're keeping up and you know everybody who is on the urgent list. So let's go. Tiger. Tiger is our senior that I posted not too long ago. A lot of people loved him. Oh my goodness, I'm getting kisses. You know, that is not a bad day volunteering at the shelter because you can get kisses. I mean, there is, you know, it's sad, but we have to enjoy the moments that we get kisses. But okay, so Tiger is still here, unfortunately. His video had lots of views, lots of comments, some people inquiring about him, but so far nobody has come for him yet. So Ramona was adopted. She was adopted on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So somebody drove from Florida to get Ramona. Left Eye was adopted. Bo just left the shelter. I actually am here on a Sunday because I was recording Bo's Freedom Ride and I wanted to be here to say goodbye to him. So Bo has just left. He's just been adopted. He's gonna live here in Georgia. He's gonna be local. Nala is still here, unfortunately. She is the girl that I posted a couple of weeks ago, I feel like, and so far no interest for her. So Nala is still here. She's very, very sweet. Cap just left the shelter yesterday. He got adopted. He's gonna move to West Virginia. So for the time now, he is in his foster home. He went to a foster home. He was rescued by Christian Stokes. He's in a foster home for a couple of weeks until his transport takes him to West Virginia on the 5th. Luna is still here, unfortunately. There has been no interest for Luna so far. I am gonna post her video soon. She's the only one I didn't have a video of. I just recorded her video yesterday. And who else? Who else did you ask, PJ? EXO and Ghost are still here. They're my boys. I am sharing them every day on my Instagram. I'm sharing on my stories their video every day until they get adopted. Tank, hi Tank, can you bring me one? Unfortunately, I cannot bring anybody to you. I don't know where you're talking, where you live, but if you're interested in adopting one of the dogs, we can arrange transportation. I can help you arrange transportation. The shelter doesn't offer transportation, but me and Susan, the volunteer coordinator, we've been working together, and we have been finding transportation for the dogs. Okay, let's see who else. Dog rescue movie. Hi, hello. I always see you here. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for the donation and the support for my channel. This means a lot to me, and it makes a big difference. Hey Bruna, I know I asked you on this last night, any news on the Freedom Ride video for Marcel? Yes, I have Marcel's Freedom Ride video. I just haven't edited it yet. Guys, I am so behind. I am so sorry. I am trying my best to keep up with everything that's going on, but I have his video. I just haven't posted it yet, but I promise I'll be posting it soon. Shiva said you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi. Thanks Bruna for the update. You're awesome. Hi PJ. I'm glad to see you here on my live. You said you missed the last one, so I'm glad to see you on this one. Maybe Sunday works a little bit better. Smokey said Marcel was awesome. Marcel was awesome. He is awesome. I'm so happy for him. Stefan said hi. Hi Stefan. Congratulations, Bo. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, once again, Dog Rescue, thank you so much for the donation, guys. Super chats is turned on if you would like to support me as a creator, you know, help me keep doing this, what I'm doing. This means a lot. Anything is already a huge blessing to me, because as you guys know, I quit my job for this. So anything you guys help me out here as a creator helps me with keep doing this, you know. But also, just by commenting here and interacting, you're already helping a lot, because we get the dogs seeing. I feel like on YouTube, the more you comment, the more you interact on a live, the more YouTube is going to push out the live to other people to see. The Freedom Ride for Finn and Evie was so wonderful. I know, wasn't it? PJ, I love that they left. Eleanor said, did you get the Amazon wishlist gifts? Yes, I have been getting them. I haven't opened them yet. I have them all in my house. I have a pile of toys, and I'm so grateful. Like I said, if I do have more than what's needed here for Cobb, I would love to donate to other shelters that maybe don't have any. So I've been getting a lot of toys. I'm gonna be open. I plan on doing a video opening the toys and, you know, thanking everybody who has donated toys to the dogs. Eleanor, thank you so much for your support. This means a lot. It's a huge help to me. And okay, so let's go back. What do you guys want to know about these two here? Rhonda said, thank you, Bruna, for having such a beautiful heart. Thank you, Rhonda, for participating on my live, for watching the dogs, sharing the videos, for being such a good supporter. Jesus loves all. Ask, how is my morning doing? My morning is doing very good, because I just recorded a Freedom Ride, and now I'll get to hang out with two beautiful pups. So far my morning is wonderful. It could not have been better. How do you do the live chat? What do you mean, PJ? So the super chats is a way that YouTube has for people to support. Thank you for the gift, Melissa. Hi. To support creators. So I'm gonna go on their level here now, because then you guys get to see me and then. So yeah, the super chat is a way that YouTube, it's a tool that YouTube has to support creators. So if you guys want to make any donations, any amount, you can just do on the super chats, and then your comment is going to be highlighted. It's a way to highlight your comments and a way to support the creators here. But okay, let's talk a little bit, oh my goodness, about this baby here. Hello, Amanya. Hello, hi. How many dogs seem to be taken by their owners to the shelter? So how many dogs seem to be? It's hard to tell you how many. I see a lot of owner surrenders. Now there has been a lot of owner surrenders lately. I'm not sure what's going on. A lot of people say it's financial. A lot of people are moving. Not sure where they're moving to, that they can't take their dogs, but those are the reasons that we hear the most here. Okay, Zeus, come here. Come here. Come on. Come. Oh my goodness, let me get. Okay, he doesn't. Spot, you come then. Okay. Spot is a little bit more outgoing. Okay, so both of these boys, they're 5 years old. And what I want to tell about these guys is so wonderful. The previous family said that they're cat friendly, they're house trained, and they're great with kids. So these dogs here would be an amazing addition to anybody's family. They didn't mention anything about other dogs, but they do seem friendly on their walk. But I always say the best way to find out is always bring your own dog to the shelter for a meet and greet with them. So I'm going to be reading some of the comments here, trying to interact. Dog rescue, your message was retracted. I'm not sure what that means. But Melissa, how many dogs are left on the urgent list now? Okay, so we have 2 urgent lists. We have the previous one with the dogs that have been here the longest, and they just posted a new urgent list. So right now we have, from the previous urgent list, the only one we have left is Luna. Sorry guys, it was just a little tight. I can't have him like that. So we have Luna from the previous urgent list. She's the only one left from that urgent list, and they posted a new urgent list that had 5 dogs in it. Luckily, Smitty has been adopted, so she was on the urgent list, but she already left. She left yesterday with Cap, and then we have that's a lot better. And then we have Ghost and Axel are on the new urgent list, and then we have Raider. I have not met Raider personally. I need to meet him next, and hopefully try to sit on this right here. Okay. I have to meet Raider. So Axel and Ghost, it's a double. It's a bonded pair, but they can be adopted separately. And then I don't know what happened to the live. It just closed everything. Okay. You guys hear me okay so far? Cap and Smitty are adopted. Great news. Yes, Claudia, they are. So yeah, so we have Luna from the previous urgent list. She's the only one left. And then on the new urgent list, we have Axel, Ghost, and Raider. So we have 4 dogs. And then I'm showcasing this shoe here today because a lot of people say that there are only pit bulls at shelters, and I just want to show you guys that there are all kinds of dogs at shelters. You know, these shoes here are so amazing, and they're cat friendly. A lot of people ask me if dogs are cat friendly. These shoes are cat friendly, and they're good with kids as well. They will be amazing family dogs. They're listed as hound mixes, but they do look a lot like a beagle to me. They look beagle, and they're small. They're only so I think 41 and 43 pounds, and they're both 5 years old. So I believe the family probably got them both when they were puppies together. I believe they're like brothers. They're like actually related to each other. Let's see what else. Keep up the great work. Dog pajamas, keep them bonded, fosters, adopters. I know. So this is actually something that when I talk about, a lot of people get upset with me. But I feel like bonded pairs are so much harder to get adopted together because it's a lot harder. What you doing? It's a lot harder to find somebody who can adopt both dogs, especially both big dogs, you know. So yes, in a perfect world, if I got to choose, all the bonded pairs will leave the shelter together. But unfortunately, that's almost always not the case. It's very hard for us to see bonded pairs actually get adopted together. So when I say they can be adopted separately, what I really mean is if it comes to a point of them both getting euthanized together, or you know, having them adopted separately, I would 100 choose get them adopted separately every time. You know, as much as I would love to keep them together. What are you crying, baby boy? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Oh, this two are so sweet. Hi. Oh, I almost fell. I okay, what's your name? My name is Bruna. If you're just joining in, don't be shy, talk to me. The more you guys interact, the more YouTube is going to push out this live and more chances of the dogs getting seen by somebody who can actually take them. But any comment here is is a huge support to me and the dogs, of course, you know. Melissa sent me flowers. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa is always sending me the cutest gifts here on my live. She's always participating. Thank you so much. Hi, Bruna. IA2 Solutions. Hello. Sometimes it's easier on the adopter to keep them. I'm not sure what happened. There's a message that's hidden. I'm not sure the reason why. Sam said, hi Bruno, you're an angel. Thank you so much. I couldn't do without you guys, you know. So I mean, this page wouldn't exist without you guys. Everybody who drives hours to come here and adopt a dog, you guys have no idea how special this is to me, you know. Because most of you guys are adopting a dog that you have never met, and you're still taking the chance and driving all this way to come here and adopt. So this really means a lot to me, and I love that this channel is growing. And I love to get to know you guys. With the lives here, I've been seeing some faces here all the time. I mean, not faces, but names. But I love hanging out with you guys and getting to know you a little more. Bunny sent me a gift, 100. That is so cute. Thank you for the gift, guys. How is Darwin? Darwin's doing good. I actually have the adopter's info, and she sends me updates from time to time. So she posts, she also, she has an Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I usually share the post there. She posts a lot of videos of Darwin on her page, so I usually always share on my stories. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's sharing.love, L-O-V. Bunny sent me a flower. Thank you, Bunny. I'm a little bit more active on Instagram as far as updating because I can use the stories to do that. So, and here on YouTube, we don't have that feature. So I feel like I've been doing lives, and that's the way that I found out to update you guys that watch me from here. Liz, hi Bruna, any news on Gilbert or Mama, Cora, and Laszlo? Fortunately, they're always still here. Mama, Cora, and Laszlo is the two that I just posted yesterday. They're here, and Gilbert also is still here. Hi Preemie. Darwin, you're looking cute. Thank you so much. Some people asking some crazy questions. I'm not gonna get into that. PJ, oh, thank you so much, PJ, for your support. This means a lot to me. It makes me keep going. You know, now that I quit my job, I'm doing this. I'm dedicating all my time to this, to the dogs. So hopefully, I can keep doing this for a long time, and we can get more dogs out every single time. So thank you so much for your support. It makes a huge difference to me. It helps me with everything, you know. Pero said that he wants to delete my eyebrows with an eraser. I think that will look a little weird, but I mean, so people like different things, I guess. I love Dog Rescue Movie says, I love the work that you do. I would like to be your editor, but I think I would be too busy as I post videos for other urgent dogs lists. Oh my god, there's nothing that I would love more than having an editor. I am so behind, and this is one of the reasons, you know, I can't post everything. It's been crazy. Even though I quit my full-time job to do this full-time, I feel like I still don't have enough time because I still don't have enough time because it's a lot of videos, it's a lot of dogs, and I mean, if you guys want to help me editing videos or doing anything, there is nothing that I would love more, really. Tell me your country. So I am here right now. I am in the United States. I am in the state of Georgia, but I am originally from Brazil. That's why you probably hear a little bit of an accent. You can allow us to be moderators on your lives. Sam, how does that work? I actually, you guys know I'm new to this, right? I have no idea what that is. What would it be? Come here, Spot. Come. What it is to have somebody as a moderator on my live. I would love to hear about that. Please, guys, I am learning. Why don't you get a job? Well, I had a job for all of my life, and this is my job now. The only difference between this job is I don't get paid for it. I'm a volunteer, but I decided to be a volunteer because I decided to dedicate my life for the dogs here at the shelter because they really need me. So this is why. I mean, I feel like everybody, if you could quit your job to do what you really love, wouldn't you all want to do it? You know, I feel like a lot of people are stuck in their jobs. They just go to work day after day, and it really doesn't have a true meaning to them. So that's how I was feeling. And this is something that I truly love with all of my heart. So I am giving it a shot. That's why. So any other questions? I think I have to give me permission to moderate. I don't know how. So Sam, thank you for the info. This is something I'm going to look into after we're done here. I'm going to actually Google it and see how that works, and we can talk a little more about that. Big Mac, okay. Your job is worth it. Continue what you're doing. Be proud of it. Thank you, Asian. Think everything you do. You guys are so awesome. Would you say more dogs get adopted than are coming in? Hi, Claudia. You're watching from Germany. You're always here supporting. Thank you so much. So, Claudia, yes, I would definitely say more dogs are coming in. It's hard to say. We have some really good days with adoptions. Like, I feel like weekends are usually good. So we have some really good days, and then we have some really bad days that dogs just keep coming in, and it's hard to say. Actually, a lot of strays, a lot of owner surrenders. You know, lovely golden hair. As you need a moderator to stop the bad actors commenting, Eleanor. Okay, yeah, I actually don't know how to do this, but that's okay. You know, I've learned ever since I got into social media, on all of my pages. I run 4 platforms, right? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So unfortunately, from time to time, I do get a lot of hateful comments and stuff like that, but I have learned how to deal with them. Sound sent me a gift. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I love this. I actually didn't know this. You could do this. But thank you. Thank you, Sound. This is cute. I love that. So yeah, I've learned how to deal with bad comments. It's okay. I don't take it to heart. You know, some people, I don't know. Some people choose to be that way, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep doing this for the dogs. You know, I knew from the moment that I put my face out there that this was gonna come with it, but I don't care. I don't mind. If it is for the dogs, if I'm saving lives, let it all come. The amount of positivity, thank goodness, has always been way, way bigger than the amount of negativity. So, comments, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. You're very pretty. Thank you. You guys are nice. Bunny sent me a flower. Does the tag on your eye mean you? I'm not gonna read that. Okay, that's not a tattoo, by the way. It's a sticker. Huh? It's a sticker. Anyway, God bless you. Says love from India. Hi guys from India. You guys, hi. Thank you so much for the Man Doofy 2216. Thank you so much for your support. This means a lot. It makes a big difference to me here on my live. Okay guys, anything you guys want to know about the dogs? I feel like I'm talking about myself, but you guys are asking questions about myself. So Doug said I can edit your videos and put them together. I post videos on my YouTube channel for other kill shots and to help dogs sing. I will send, yes, please send me an email. I will check. Do you have my email? If you don't, I can give it to you. You're stunning, Miss. Love from, oh, hello from Miami. Okay, oh, thank goodness they turned it off, whatever that was making such a huge. Bruno, when did Marla get it? Oh, okay, Marla, okay. Marla is still here. She's still here, but we are actually on the process of arranging transportation to her. So even though she's still at the shelter, I feel like she has a committed adopter. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you guys just hanging out here and I'm talking so much and not paying attention? So yes, Marla's still here, but I feel like we have a serious adopter and we're on the process of arranging transportation. Once the transportation is all paid for and everything is set, I will give you a definite answer. But she's still here, but hopefully not for long. From India, a lot of people from India watching me. Hi guys. Last live was the same. Maybe the time difference? Is it, what time is it? What time is it in India right now? How is it over there with dogs in India? If anybody wants to share that with me. Do you guys have lots of strays, or how is it really over there? And something else that I want to mention to you guys. If you guys were watching my last live, there was a lady here named Bindu that she was asking me and inquiring about Smitty, one of the dogs that I posted on a different live that I did when I was here at the shelter. And she was asking, and then I told her to send me an email, and you guys guess what? She's the one adopting her. So the lives, I feel like, are really helping, and thanks to you guys, you know, it's reaching more people. And so even though I never posted a video of Smitty here, I did a live with Smitty, and Bindu saw her on that live, and she's adopting her. And she actually sent me the sweetest message the other day, which actually made me cry. She already booked transportation, everything is paid for. Smitty left the shelter yesterday. She went to a foster home to wait for transportation on the 5th. But her new mom sent me the sweetest message, and she told me that when she heard that we lost Yumi, if you guys have been following me for a while, you probably know who Yumi was. She was a dog on the urgent list who unfortunately we couldn't save. So she sent me the message saying that she would love to have adopted Yumi, but unfortunately she saw it too late. And then she said she made a promise to Yumi that she was gonna save another black dog from the shelter, and she did. That was the sweetest message that she shared with me. And so she's such a good mom. She lives in Minnesota. So Bindu, and if you're watching this, thank you so much for saving a life and for doing this in honor of our sweet Yumi. Okay, let's see what else. Please share love with me. Hi Shara. I am sharing love with all of you guys, and especially with my dogs here. I mean, not my dogs, but I feel like they're all my babies. I said they're my babies. Hi Bruna, great to see you. I'm praying that I can come to Georgia and adopt soon. What is the limit for adopting? What do you mean the limit? How many dogs you can adopt? Nobody has ever asked me that question. Would you like to adopt more than one? I've seen people usually adopt like bonded pairs or adopt two sometimes, but that's the, you know, most I've seen. Vincent said he loves my nails. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are looking at everything. Love the heart on your face. Hey, thank you, Johnny. That's a sticker. You know, ever since I started wearing this sticker. Hi, Bubba. Let's interact with the dogs a little, shall we? Because they're bored. Yeah. Come here. Come. Let's give them treats. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Okay, I would love to adopt 3 puppies. There's lots of puppies here. Everything. Linda, sou do Brasil. Daniel, oi. I'm from Brazil too. What else? I'm watching from Kenya. Oh my goodness, Kenya. My name is Franks. Hi Franks. Your dog is so cute. So guys, if you're just joining here, I am a volunteer at the shelter here in Marietta, Georgia, and these dogs are up for adoption. They're not my dogs. It can be, but it can be your dogs. So this is the whole reason why I am live here right now. I am showing you guys the cutest dogs here at the shelter, and hopefully we can find them homes, right? So don't be shy. The more you interact here with me, the bigger chances of these dogs getting seen by somebody else that can actually come here and adopt them. That's a weird question. Do my toes match my nails? No, unfortunately not. I need to go get my nails done. Obrigado, seu doguinho. Daniel is from Brazil, so he's speaking Portuguese. My first language is Portuguese, but I'm gonna try to keep it in English so everybody understands. Now they're bored. Now they aren't bored anymore. I know. They are. I'm trying to find somewhere so I could sit on the floor with them, but it's okay. I found this. All right, come here. Hi, Baba. You say hi. People are watching you. Yes, they are watching you. We need to find you a home. These dogs here are no speak English. Yes, I will. I will keep it in English, guys. I will keep it in English. So okay, this shoe here, they're 5 years old. They are small. They're 40 pounds each. I feel like they're listed as hounds, but they look like Beagle mixes to me. Dogs' names. This one here is Spot. I wonder why, right? And the other one is Zeus. Good afternoon. How are you, Jack? Hi, I'm doing good. Jack, how are you doing? Thank you for joining my channel, supporting the dogs. Are you guys lovely? Oh my goodness. I am so happy to be here with you guys. It's good to have them out here too. You know, I love that I'm not assigned to walk the dogs today, so this time they're spending out here with me. It's very good for them because, you know, the dogs here at the shelter, they only go on a walk once a day. So for about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is their lucky day. They're still gonna go on their walk with the volunteer that's assigned to the row, but this is just extra time that they're spending with somebody and outside instead of locked away in their kennels with all the dogs barking and everything. Let's see what else. My dog name is Kaka. That's cute. So what are your dogs' names? That's a good question to ask. My dogs are Gustavo and Hugo. Gustavo is a pointer mix, and he's actually from this shelter here. I got him 7 years ago. And Hugo is a pit bull, of course, and he's also a rescue. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. That is lovely. How are you guys? Hello, my dog is Keith. He's a boy. I love the name Keith. I always loved people's names for dogs. That's why my dogs are Gustavo and Hugo. I always think it's so cute, so cool. Daniel, com todo respeito você. Thank you, Daniel. Obrigada, muito obrigada. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Okay. My cat's name is Emma. Oh, that is so cute, Anastasia. I love the name Emma. Okay, let's see a little bit about. So, where are you? Portugal? No, I'm actually in the United States. I'm in Georgia, but I am originally from Brazil. I grew up in Brazil, so that's why I speak Portuguese as my first language. So let's see a little bit about this dog. Very cute. He's wearing socks, so you guys don't have to worry about, you know, shoes, because he's already got shoes on. What else? He is brindle. He's got really cute ears. He got a white stripe on his face. He's got brown eyes. Let me see how soft he is. Oh my goodness, he's so soft. And this is Spot. I wonder why his name is Spot. Can anybody guess? Bom dia. I see some people from Brazil watching me here. Bom dia. This is so cool. Christine, I also agree with you. I think they look part beagle. So, okay, let's see. Spot. I wonder, any guesses why his name is Spot? He's got freckles on his face, on his head, and then he's got part brindle, like his brother, you know? Just a little bit. So his ears are brindle, and then a little bit of his face is brindle. And, okay, he's got a bigger spot on the top of his head, and then he's got, of course, spots all over. Oh, I ran out of treats. How is that possible? Okay, I have one left. So Penny asked, who gets to pick the names of the dogs that come into the shelter without a name? So here, yeah, usually the volunteers. If we see a dog that just arrived here doesn't have a name yet, I can go to the front and say that I want to name that dog, and I can give them a name. So the volunteers choose the names. Oh my goodness. He's just sitting. Look at this. This is... Oh my goodness, guys. Isn't that so adorable? I wonder if he'll do that again. Oh, he does. I wonder if that's a trick that somebody taught him. Oh, they're expecting treats. You know what? Let me go get some. You guys stay over here, okay? You didn't play with toys, really? You don't want to play? Ooh. Go. Nope, they're not interested. Do you know shake? Let me see. Paw, shake. No. Okay, that's okay. Let's go get some treats for him. Bunny sent me a gift, 100. Thank you. I love the gifts. I love that one that somebody sent ears, and that was like actually ears on my face. Say my name. 2 dogs are better than 1. I could not agree more. 2 is always better than 1. I feel like 2 dogs is a really good number. You know, I always tell people is... Sorry, just getting some treats here so we can go back. So what I always try to tell people is if you don't have a dog... Okay, wait. They're excited for the treats coming. They know they're coming. They know they're coming. You have to adopt it, Ms. I would love to adopt all the dogs here at the shelter, unfortunately, but unfortunately I can't. Is that a tattoo or a sticker? Maybe nickname you love. So this, if you're talking about this is a sticker. It's just a sticker. Don't have any tattoos on my face. Okay, let's put this back here. All right. As I was saying, I feel like 2 is a really good number for dogs, right? I always tell people if you don't have any dogs, please, really think about it before getting one, because they do change your life. They have a routine, you're responsible for them, you have to do everything for them, so it's a lot of changes. But if you already have 1, I feel like going from 1 to 2 dogs is not that big of a difference, because you're already doing everything for 1, you're just doing it twice. And I feel like they keep each other company. So I have 2 dogs, and I think it's the perfect number. When I leave my house to come here or to do anything else, I am not as worried because I know they have each other. They're never by themselves, so they always have each other. Say hi, Fernando. Hello, you guys. Jay. Jay said that he just found me and he doesn't know much about me. And thank you for answering my question. Hi, Jay. So if you're just joining here, my name is Bruna. This is my channel, Sharing Love. I am a volunteer at a local shelter here in Marietta, Georgia. I make videos for the dogs here at the shelter in hopes to save their lives. So I just started doing lives. I'm new to this. So hi. And I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting and interacting. This actually helps a lot. We can get the dogs seen by more people, right? What else? Hey, love from Kashmir. Hi, official Yonner 99. Hello. I don't know your name. Hello, everybody. Charlotte said, Bruna, you're an angel. Thank you, guys. I am just. I try my best. I've been volunteering here now for 2.5 years, and I was actually really scared of starting to volunteer first, because I know how I am with dogs and I know how much I love them, and I knew I was gonna get my heart broken, but it was the best decision that I did. So I'm actually really happy that I started doing this. Thorsten is from Germany. Oh my goodness, a lot of people from Germany, India. Hi, how are you? How is everyone? Keep up the good work. How do you volunteer? Okay, this is what question. How to volunteer? I can when I'm not sick and not far from you. So Bunny, always look at your local shelters. They always need volunteers. I tell people, if you live in other states, if you live in other areas, please check with your local shelters if they need volunteers. I can guarantee you that they will need volunteers. Brazil. Why paint my eyebrows? You guys are upset at my eyebrows. I don't know. It's just makeup. It's makeup. Hi from Singapore. This is new. Hi. My dad was sick and I've been slowly finding good homes. You are my local Bunny. I am your local shelter. This is great. You can just sign up to volunteer here. You can just sign up. Go on the website, Cobb County Animal Services. Go on the website. There's a section there where you can just sign up to volunteer. They're gonna reach out to you. You have to do a background check and a couple of things. Watch a couple of videos, do orientation, and then you're good to go. It's not that hard, really. I have a Oh my goodness. Hello from Japan. Oh my goodness. You guys are watching from all over the world. If you're just joining, please feel free to share where you're watching from. I love to see how far the dogs reach. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. How are you? Asma said hi. The chat is going. Love from India. A lot of people from India. Bonjour. That's French. But my question, what happens if 150 plus dogs get busted for abuse fighting? Then what happens to all of them dogs? So I feel like that's when shelters, rescues, everybody's gonna be called to that situation, because one single place usually can't take all of the dogs. So when there is a hoarding situation or a really bad thing like that I've seen on the news, usually the dogs are gonna go to all different, they're gonna be separated and they're all gonna go like a little, each shelter is gonna take a little bit, and then rescues step in to help, people step in to foster. It really depends on how the dog is. I feel like if they're still sociable, if they usually evaluate the dog and see if they can go up for adoption, but they usually have to rehabilitate first with fosters, until they get to a point of getting adopted. That's as much as I know about that. I don't know much about it, but this is what I've seen so far from everything, Hi. Can I make a video of Luna? Yes, I'm actually, this is my next video that I'm gonna post. It's Luna. I got a video of her yesterday. I actually got another volunteer to do a video. I recorded her, but it's gonna be a new face that you guys can see here, so you guys don't see just my face. You guys can also see some other faces. So it's gonna be Donna, an amazing volunteer here. I actually have learned a lot with her. She's very passionate about the dogs, and she was here at the shelter yesterday. I stopped by and I recorded her with Luna. So I'm gonna be posting that video soon, because Luna really needs to get out. She's the only one. Long Island, New York. Hi Terry, oh my goodness, from Long Island. Jay said that recently happened in my town, South Carolina, and our shelter was already overpacked and just wasn't sure if they were put down or shipped out of state or what. Yeah, I'm not sure as much as far as out of state. I know usually, because that would be too much. Like for example, here at Cobb, they cannot take 150 dogs. That means that the whole shelter would have to be euthanized to open space, and that just makes no sense. So I feel like little groups of dogs will be divided and go to different. I could be wrong, guys. I'm just this is what I think happens from what I've seen so far. With we've had situations here in Georgia where it's like hoarding situations, where you walk into a house and it's just complete mass with like hundreds of dogs. And that's usually how it happens. Rescues get together, shelters get together, and the dogs are divided into little groups, and they go to different spaces. Somebody's speaking another language here that I cannot even read. I only know how to read letters. Watching from Scotland. Oh my goodness. Hello, Leslie. I don't know if this is makeup, but I think you're cute. Thank you. It's a little makeup. Yes, I do have makeup. Good evening from Greece. Deborah, can I leave a message on your latest video with an email? Yes, please, guys. If you want. The thing with YouTube is what I find a little bit harder here is there is no way to direct message anybody. So if you guys want to reach out to me, email I feel like is the best. You can reach out to me directly about a specific dog or anything, Oh. So what else? What else you guys want to say? Huh? I know what you want. I know exactly what you want, Spot. So I actually chose these two to participate on the live today because I wanted to show you guys that there are not only pit bulls at shelters, you know. I actually love pit bulls. They're great dogs. They're amazing. But a lot of people say they're only pit bulls at the shelter. And this is a proof that you find literally everything at the shelter. This shoe here. Which one is Spot? This one. The one with spots is Spot. Hola de España. Hello, Anastasia. I love them. I know. Aren't they cute, Anastasia? I am obsessed with them. I actually walked them on Wednesday when I was here at the shelter. And I just fell in love with them because of how sweet they were. They're actually so gentle and just so well behaved. Super easy to walk. And the fact that they're cat friendly and good with kids, I think they're the perfect family dog. And you know, better than one, you can get two. I'll be going from Florida to Illinois soon, but I can offer transportation. Yay, you guys. So many trees, huh? I think that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The dynamic duos look super cute. Yes, they are super cute and super gentle. Shake? Thank you. People are watching you guys. What do you think? You gotta tell them to adopt you. Say, we're looking for a home. We need a home. We need a home. Hi, Bubba. Oh my goodness, you guys are lovely. Else, you guys, I feel like the chat is Brunei Tiger, Cora, and Laszlo is still available. Yes, they are all still available. Laszlo and Cora is the mommy and the puppy. Oh, let me sit a little on the chair. My knees are not that great anymore. Yes, Laszlo and Cora. I mean, no, Laszlo. Come here. You wanna come on my lap? Oh, yes. Laszlo and Cora are here, and then Tiger is also here. Yes. Hi, Bubba. Oh. So from this shoe here, Spot, as you guys can see, he's definitely a little more outgoing, and then Zeus is a little more reserved, but they're just equally sweet. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jay. That you lost your dog. I can't even imagine what that feels like. I would go crazy if I lost my dogs. Eleanor, I will continue to share. Thank you so much, Eleanor. I plan on posting a video of Luna soon, you know, and then I also need a video for Raider because those are gonna be the 4 Exo and Ghost I already have. Guys, if you can help me out with Exo and Ghost, if everybody who is watching here can go on my page, find a video with 2 dogs. They're called Exo and Ghost. I am trying to get them out here. If you can share that video with all of your friends, family, on your social medias, please, please, please. I'm desperately trying to get both out of here. They're on the urgent list. They're running out of time, and they're great, great dogs. They're good with kids, cats, house trained, and good with kids as well. Yes, cuz I never comment on any YouTube channel, but I just started watching your videos and I really love what you do for the dogs. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, yes, cuz yes, if you're new to my channel here, thank you for the support. I am a volunteer here at the shelter. I've been doing this full time now, and I just love it. I'm gonna go look. Yeah, Jay, look on your. Did you check with your local shelters? This is the best. This is the first place I will go to if I ever lost my dog. Call every shelter in the area, even some shelters that are a little bit further away, because I mean dogs can go long distances. So start calling all the shelters. Post pictures everywhere. Actually, I think at the shelters you can give them pictures and they will post it at the shelter. Just keep everybody posted. This is what I would do if I ever lost any of my dogs. Ghost, I remember he's great. Exo, did you know him already? They're still here. So Ghost and EXO actually. So EXSO, Ghost and EXO. It's a bonded pair, but they can also be adopted separately. But yes, they are still here at the shelter. Whew. What else? Yeah, I did. Jay, I did. That's when I heard the shelter was overpacked and there was something with it. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Don't call just one shelter, Jay. I would call other shelters in the area, even if they're a little bit further away from you. Um, yes, Kat. Smitty has been adopted. She actually left the shelter yesterday. I haven't posted Freedom Ride yet. She's actually moving to Minnesota. A very sweet lady, Bindu, and she was watching one of the lives. She saw Smitty, and she actually adopted her, paid for transportation and everything. So Smitty's gonna move to Minnesota. I sent you the email, Bruna. Title it video edits. Thank you, Dog Rescue Movies. What's your name? So I can call you by your name. Thank you so much for the email. I'll look for it. What else? Any other questions, guys? I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. Any other questions about the pups here, the dogs? I really want to get them adopted. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Hi, Bubba. Oh, they heard a noise. What was that? They're 5 years old. They're brothers. So they're both 5. They're small. They're 40 pounds. They are here at Cobb County Animal Services in Marietta, Georgia. You can also, if you live out of state, that's not a problem. Reach out. We can help you find transportation. Segmag. Oh, thank you, Segmag, so much. He said, keep up the great work. I just don't understand how so many people surrendered their dogs. I don't understand either. This is something I will never understand. But I really appreciate your contribution. It really helps me a lot. Thank you so much for supporting. You've done this in other lives as well. It is a huge support, and thank you so much. This helps me keep doing what I'm doing and keep going. But yeah, surrendering their dogs, I don't understand. I see all different, there's all different reasons that they give, you know. And I feel like sometimes I always used to judge a lot people that surrender their pets, but ever since volunteering here, there's actually some situations where I've seen people that are absolutely devastated turning in their pets because they've tried everything, and some people are they become homeless, or are going through a really struggling financial. So it's a case by case scenario, but yeah, unfortunately there is a lot of people surrendering their pets. Every day when I get here in the shelter, I always see we have 2 different sides here at the shelter. We have the adoption side, and then we have the intake side. Every time I see a dog on the intake side, it always breaks my heart. But yeah, we also have the cruelty cases here at the shelter. I'm not allowed to show them in video, but cruelty cases, they'll also come to the shelter and they'll stay here until the investigation is finalized. So marry me, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. I already am married, but I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Tristan, yes, I am married. Yes, I am. How about you? Are you married? I am happily married. I have an awesome husband who is always supporting me. He's actually helping me. He's giving me all the support to keep doing this, what I'm doing. So, yeah. Hello. Hey, see the pups. No, cruelty cases. Sorry, not cruelty cages. Yeah, the cruelty cases, they stay in a separate area. We do get to walk them and interact with them because they need to be socialized. But I'm not allowed to post them on any videos. They have to stay here for until the case is finalized. You know, people go to court and all of that. Which brands of treads do you prefer for the dogs? Oh, treat? Did you mean treats? You said brand of treads. The ones that we use here at the shelter is the Oh my god, you got me in this one. What are they? It's the one you buy at Costco. Farm something. This is the only treat here that's approved by the vets. So this is the only one we use here. And I actually bought it for my dogs as well at home, and they like it. You can buy it at Costco or Amazon. Farmland, I think that's what it is. They have chicken and beef flavors. So these are the treats we break. They're actually like this big, but we break them in pieces to give to the dogs. And I usually always break it even smaller to make them last and give the dogs, you know, everything. What else, you guys? No milk bones. Yes, also milk bones. Milk bones we usually give to the small dogs. We have smaller ones, usually to the small dogs. But then for the big dogs, we usually use this. We get this donated. There's a volunteer here that actually always buys them. And then also a lot of you have donated some bags to the shelter as well. When I posted my Amazon wish list, I had treats there. And you guys have donated plenty of treats. And the milk bones as well. So this is what they have here at the shelter. They're the only ones that the vet approves. Can you imagine the world without animals? I actually can, Drew. I could never imagine a world without animals. From Indonesia. Hi, you guys. What else you guys want to see? Let me show you some of the pups. I feel like it's just too much on my face. And they are the whole reason that I am here today. Samson sent me a floating heart. This is so cute. Anastasia, yes, I believe they should be fine. I'm not sure. So here at the shelter, the vets, when I started volunteering, they said that the vets only approve these two kind of treats, the ones that we give them here, the farmland and the milk bones. I love this clapping seal. This is so cute, Melissa. Thank you. And Bunny, Bunny sent me the clapping seal and Melissa sent me the 100. Thank you. But so they said that those are the only ones approved here by the vet at the shelter to give out to the dogs. So I'm not sure if they will allow them to have different brands or different treats. Last question here. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Have to leave, Liz. Okay, yes, I'll be here on Tuesday. Today was just like literally a surprise live that I decided to do since I was gonna come here for Bo's Freedom Ride. I would actually love to do the Freedom Ride live for you guys, but I would need another phone for that, because if I go live, then I wouldn't be able to really record it and edit the video. But maybe I can do a live Freedom Ride at some point. What do you guys think? I'll email. Yes, please email me if you have any questions. How often do you volunteer? Bunny. So usually when I was working, I would only volunteer once a week because that's all the time that I had. I would come every Wednesday and walk the dogs, and usually when I come here to walk the dogs, I'm here literally all day from 10:30 to 5. But now that I've quit my job, I've been coming here. This week I feel like I came almost every day. There's always something to do. There's always something that needs help with. I've been doing a lot for videos. The day that I'm assigned to walk a row of dogs, it's usually a really busy day, so I can't really get much done as far as videos. So I still do that on the days that I come here to walk the dogs. I take one day out of the week to walk everybody, and then the other days I'm just like literally popping in here to do lives that I've been doing on Tuesday now because I feel like it's helping them, and then also different days just to get videos of dogs from the urgent list. So this week I came every day pretty much. So said hi, good to work. I work here part-time. That's a good question. That's something that I would have to look into. But if I work here, I wouldn't be able to do the videos. And I feel like the videos are making such a huge difference with the dogs getting adopted that that's the whole reason that I actually quit my job in the first place, because I feel like the videos were making a huge difference in getting dogs adopted. We actually have dogs Dogs have been adopted out to 25 different states here in the United States because of the videos. So uh, that's why I've been trying to do it more and more every time, because I'm like, it's working and they need to be seen. You know, if I feel like before they were just here in a kennel, nobody knew about them, and now everybody knows about them, and there's always somebody that's gonna see the one dog who's gonna really speak to their heart, and I feel like that's when they come here and adopt. Christina, yeah, I know. I don't think yeah, because if I would be working here, then I would have to do the things that the job requires, which definitely I wouldn't have time for videos. You know, the officers here, they do so much, and they're always short-staffed. The officers, they're responsible for cleaning all their kennels, getting intakes, taking to the vets, helping out with adoptions. So it's a lot. If you become an officer here at the shelter, you have to do. It's a really hard work. They do a lot, and I have huge respect for the officers, because I feel like a lot of people talk bad about the officers, like on my videos, or they think that they don't care, but they have a really hard job. They have a really hard job, and they actually do care. I have gotten close to a lot of the officers that work here, and they're amazing people. You know, I've had officers crying when dogs have to be euthanized, and there's nothing they can do about it. So what else? My name is Lee. Hi, Dog Rescue Movies. Okay, Lee. This is much easier now. Lee. And social media, amazing. This dog is seen. Hey, Katie. Uh-huh.
Hi, I don't have any degrees.
They had so many treats already.
I do know that they were owner surrenders.
Yes, and they're good with cat. That's Officer Katie. I was just talking about how great the officers are here, and she showed up in perfect time.
You want some water? Thank you, water. Watch out.
You guys said that. Sorry, yeah, it did have no sound. I put it back. So yeah, Katie said that their owner surrenders. Like I said, they're good with cats, and they do have some separation anxiety. But I feel like as long as they have each other, they, you know. So I hope that they get adopted together. But somebody asked me which one Spot was, Katie. Spot is. Which one do you think?
I'm sorry. I know.
Spot. The names are Spot and Zeus. Which one do you think is Spot?
I mean, but plot twist, it could be him.
Good job, you guys. Back. I was talking to Katie. I was asking her, Claudia, stop trolling. What's happening, guys? Oh, I missed the chat. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Spot. I think it's muted on purpose. Yeah, I was talking to Katie. I was just checking what she was going to tell me. So she was telling me, she was looking at their file. I said that they were surrender. I already knew that, but they're good with cats. Unsure about dogs. And what else? They might have separation anxiety. But anyway, I hope they get adopted together. So yeah, they're from the same litter, so they're officially brothers. Anyway, we'll get moderators soon. Yes, Bunny, I'm gonna look into that. You guys, somebody else mentioned about moderators working here, helping me out. I'm gonna look into it because I have no idea what it is and how it works. So yeah. When will the toys get their Christmas toy? Okay, so the Christmas toy drive is gonna be the day before Christmas, and that's when the dogs are gonna get. Every dog is gonna get at least 3 or 4 dogs. I'm gonna open all the toys at home that I got. I'm gonna collect all of them. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be out of town for the week of Christmas, but I already asked people here at the shelter to record that for me. So I'm gonna try to get a video together and post that so you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm going out of town with my mom and my husband. We're traveling. We're going on a cruise for Christmas because yeah, it's very special for my mom. Christmas is a very sad time for her ever since we lost my dad 4 years ago. They were married for 42 years. So we're going away to get our minds off of it. And so unfortunately I'm not going to be here, but I'm going to get people to do videos so I can post and you guys can see. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all the super thanks that you guys sent me. It really means a lot. You're supporting me as a creator. You're helping me keep doing this, what I do here, coming for the dogs. This makes a big difference now for me. So thank you so much for your support, for everybody who watched, who joined, who... Sorry for your lost your dad. Thank you, Eleanor. This is my dad. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'm gonna cry. I'm not at a point where I can talk about him yet, but I'll get there. Anyway, that's all. I'm gonna wrap this up, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and for supporting the dogs here at the shelter. I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will be live here on Tuesday around 11. So I hope to see you guys here. I'm gonna show some other dogs and give you updates. But thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are making this happen, and the only reason the dogs are getting adopted is because of you. You know, I couldn't do it without you. So thank you for sharing love with me as always, and I will see you later. Bye. Say bye to Spot and Zeus. Say bye, Spot. Say bye, Zeus. Thank you for watching us. Yes, Tuesday around 11, Maureen. I will be here. I can show you puppies. Yes, I can definitely show you puppies on Tuesday, okay? I will try. There's also cats. If you guys want to see cats, there are a lot of cat people out here too. So come back Tuesday around 11. I will be here and we can hang out again. Bye.